Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. Hi, Allison. I'm a rural therapist. Rural as in 2,000 people. Is in-person private practice even an option for me? Good question. First, I would like to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today. With live telephone support 7 days a week, it's clear why Therapy Notes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And now for all you prescribers out there, Therapy Notes is proudly introducing ePrescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, Therapy Notes makes the transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com for 2 free months. So I would look at the amount of people surrounding your rural town within 45 minutes to an hour radius. If you're insurance-based, it's going to be a lot easier than if you're private pay in most rural communities. You may want to consider taking insurance that's most prevalent in your area if you want to stay exclusively in person. Don't assume that insurance isn't going to pay well because you're rural. I have a student in rural Arkansas whose insurance reimbursements are almost 3 times that of my students in Southern California. Sometimes underserved areas actually get paid really well. If you don't want to take insurance, I'd suggest a hybrid or a full virtual practice. And this is solely because of the size of your town. My city's metro population isn't huge. It's about 500,000 people, but that means to have a full caseload of 20 clients, I would only need 0.004% of the population in my office at any given time. You're going to need 1% at any given time, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider the people who will never go to therapy, the people who don't need therapy right now, the people who are willing to pay out of pocket for therapy, and the people who don't fit in your niche, that just makes the pool of potential clients so much smaller. So there may have to be some concessions on your preferred business model, depending on the population size around you. And maybe that you go hybrid instead of solely in person, or you choose to take insurance over private pay if you want to stay exclusively in person. I wouldn't recommend any other concessions in your practice otherwise. I want you to see the people that you want to see and refer out those that are not a good fit. I want you to love your office. I want you to work the hours that you want to work. Since it sounds like you're just starting out, today's free worksheet is going to be our checklist so that you can get started right. I'm going to link that in the show notes. For those of you who have questions for Ask Allison, please hit that link and ask away. I would be happy to answer them.